up? Today we're going to be talking about 25-week update. Alright, so I am 25 weeks pregnant today, and this will go up today. It's very different, very different from the last week and the week before that. It's just like everything is amplified. I can absolutely tell that everything is different, so stay tuned for that. I'll timestamp when I start the symptoms down below. But first I'm going to talk about the different apps that I use. I use the Bump app, Ovia, Nurture, and What to Expect When You're Expecting, because I get bored and I have to sit there and read any and every little detail I possibly can find. So I'm gonna use the stats from the Bump app, but baby this week is 13.5 to 14.8 inches long, and he is 1.5 pounds to 2.5 pounds. He was measuring a bit big at my last ultrasound, which was at 20 weeks. He was about 3 ounces over what he was supposed to be, so it was about 13 ounces at 20 weeks. I don't know if he's still measuring over or not. I haven't had an ultrasound or anything since then. Babies get their sense of equilibrium around this time, so in the belly you can kind of tell if he's up, down, sideways, whatever. I feel bad when I lay on my right side because his head is on my right side, and he's just upside down. Like, do they know? I have no idea. Do they care? Probably not. Right now the baby's body is more focused on growing like fat and hair, according to the app, and it really didn't tell me much else other than that. I guess his systems are starting to balance out and fully form. Okay, symptoms. Heartburn is back. In my last bump date, I did say that it went away. It did go away. It went away for about a week. And now, I didn't get it last night, but it used to just be at night when I would lay down. Now it is anytime. If I don't eat, I actually get really bad heartburn to where I'll get esophageal spasms. I'm not really feeling that. They suck. But usually it's still at night. But yeah, last night I was actually fine, but I still did not sleep. I'll get on to that though. Still super hungry. Like, I eat maybe 5 times a day. Small meals, regular meals, snacks. I try to limit my intake. I'll actually do a separate video on weight gain. I haven't gained that much weight. I've only gained 15 pounds so far, but once I'm fully done with this pregnancy, I'll do a full weight gain, because that way I can like really talk about the weight gain throughout the entire pregnancy. I crave sweets a lot, especially strawberry jelly. I've been craving strawberry jelly toast with butter for the past week. I actually had a bagel today with butter and with cream cheese and strawberry jelly on it. I don't know what it is about the jelly. It's killing me. And then just like chocolate. I try not to eat that much sweets. I really try to limit it to like maybe 30 sugars or less a day. Which is really hard to accomplish because yesterday I had so much sugar. Back pain, that is one. It doesn't take a lot for my back to hurt anymore. It doesn't take a lot for anything to hurt anymore. I get really bad around ligament pain. I said that with my last bump date. It is still prominent, still prevalent. It's there. And it's almost like, I don't know, it's like it feels like it's swelling, but it's not. Also some soreness in the chesticle area, the breasticles. I'm also just more physically tired and achy easily. I guess that kind of goes along with what I was just saying. But things that I used to be able to do, like I just rearranged my room. I'll do a room tour on that separately. I mean, it's literally just a square, so it's not that interesting, but there's furniture, so that's what makes it interesting. And baby stuff, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, we were moving it around yesterday, all my stuff around yesterday, and my feet were in so much pain. I was just standing in the shower at like 10 o'clock at night trying to just get clean so I could go to bed, and my heels were swollen and painful. It just, it sucks. That's probably like the second worst pain. The round ligament pain has been the worst. That's only happened in the way that I'm talking about, where it's just like constant, nothing fixes it. Laying down does not fix it. Chilling out does not fix it. That has happened like 2 or 3 different days over the past 2 or 3 weeks. But the feet pain is like second worst to what was going on. I also burp a lot. I know that's disgusting. I didn't even write this down because I don't think about it until it happens. But yeah, all the time. I'm very gassy. TMI, I know, but I am. I get really restless at night, and this is just starting. So this is literally for sure 100% just starting in week 25 for me. And it is not just because I am big. It is also because I am big, but that is not the only reason. I do have to pee like anywhere from 1 to 3 times a night, which I know will probably worsen. It's definitely not gonna get better. But it's also because I get so freaking hot. I was sweating so much last night. I woke up at probably like 2:30 and just threw the covers off of me and laid here under the fan, because I'm finally underneath my ceiling fan now that I've moved my bed over here. It was nice, but it's like I just try to move my legs to a cold spot on the bed, and eventually I ran out of cold spots. My hands will get really hot. Even if my body's not hot, sometimes my hands still get hot, or my feet, but usually it's these. They'll turn red. They're red now. Like, look at the skin color difference, but that is probably my most annoying symptom. Definitely my most annoying symptom is just the getting hot. A new symptom for this week as well is nesting. I'm still reading it, that's why I keep looking down, but it is nesting. I think this is the last symptom, unless I think of another one. But like I said, I just completely rearranged my room last night with the help of my family. But yesterday was when I first started planning rearranging my room. I literally got the idea in my head and I was like, it needs to happen. It needs to happen now. I've been having dreams that I'm rearranging my room. I've been having dreams that there's like my closet is right over here. I keep dreaming that that closet is actually a whole separate room. And I'm like, why am I stressing about space? I can just put all my stuff in there. I can put all my stuff in there. It's like a whole separate room in my head. It doesn't exist. I've had the dream like 3 or 4 times. Even when I wasn't pregnant, I had the dream once, which I think now is why it's like reoccurring. It's coming back. Because how awesome would that be? This could be my nursery and literally have right off the side of it just my bedroom, and there was a bathroom. It was perfect. But that's not reality. But I have been cleaning up my room both in real life and in the dream world, and I've chalked it up to nesting. I think that what I've been doing recently, since we are all in quarantine, it is Rona season. What I've been doing is setting goals for myself. This is kind of how I've dealt with both my husband being gone in the military and trying to make time pass by for when he does come home. being excited for the baby and making the time pass by, and then also being so ready to get out of quarantine. It's grueling. But what I've been doing basically is setting small milestones. So when thinking about the weeks and how long it's going to take for him to come home, I start thinking about the progression of my pregnancy, and vice versa. When one takes too long, I try to focus on the other. So I'm 25 weeks. This was a goal day. Goal is, I don't know, I think it's 30 weeks. I think that's what I came up with. Maybe, no, 28 weeks, because that is when third trimester starts. So I also, like, for some reason, like even numbers. So 26 weeks, I'm also kind of looking forward to having an even number again, which is kind of weird and pointless. But 28 weeks is definitely a goal, because that is the start of the third trimester. And then after 28 weeks, it is going to be 30, because that is the start of my 30-week period. And then after that, it will be 32. And then it will be 35. Don't ask me why these numbers are important, but that is how it is for me. It's crazy to know that I'm only 10 weeks away from being at the point where I'm like, man, I need to really start working on making sure that I'm paying attention to my symptoms and my body and knowing when I'll go into labor. So that is pretty much it. Outside of, I guess, my belly shot, I will do that. I'll probably insert a separate video. Maybe I'll just do a picture at the end. But yeah, that is all.